Hi everyone, and welcome! Today, we're tackling a common question for many electronics enthusiasts: how to power your LILYGO ESP32S3 1.9T display board without relying on a USB cable. This is super useful for portable projects, permanent installations, or just when you want a cleaner setup. We'll explore a few straightforward methods to get your display up and running untethered. It's simpler than you might think, and we'll cover the main options to keep your projects flexible and mobile. First, the most common and often best solution for portability is using a LiPo battery. Your LILYGO ESP32S3 1.9T display board is specifically designed to work with these. Look for a small, 2-pin JSTPH connector on the board, usually labeled BAT or BAT. This is where you plug in a standard 3.7-volt lithium polymer battery. The board includes a built-in charge controller, meaning it can charge the LiPo battery when you do connect USB power, making it very convenient. When the USB is unplugged, the board automatically switches to battery power. This is ideal for projects that need to run for extended periods without external power, like wearables or remote sensors. Just ensure you connect the battery with the correct polarity. The JST connector is usually keyed to prevent incorrect insertion, but always double-check. A typical 500 mAh to 1000 mAh LiPo battery should provide several hours of operation, depending on your code and display usage. Another excellent way to power your board without USB is by using the 5V pin. Many LILYGO boards, including the ESP32S3 1.9T display, have a dedicated 5V pin on their header. You can supply a regulated 5-volt DC power source directly to this pin, along with a connection to the GND ground pin. This method is perfect if you're integrating the board into a larger system that already provides a stable 5V supply, or if you're using an external power adapter that outputs 5V. Be sure your 5V power supply is well regulated and can provide enough current, typically around 500 mA to 1A, to handle the ESP32S3's peak power demands, especially when Wi-Fi or Bluetooth are active and the display is bright. Always connect the positive lead of your 5V supply to the 5V pin and the negative lead to the GND pin. Never exceed 5 volts on this pin, as it could damage the board. This method bypasses the USB port entirely, offering a clean power input for your stationary projects. Always remember to double-check your connections and polarity before applying power to avoid damaging your board. Using a multimeter to verify voltage and continuity can save you a lot of trouble. These methods provide reliable alternatives to USB power, giving you more freedom in your ESP32S3 projects. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this guide helps you power your LILYGO ESP32S3 1.9T display without a USB cable. If you found this information useful, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips, tutorials, and project ideas. Your support helps us create more content like this. See you in the next video.